Greetings and welcome to Magic with Tamala Farron. Today we're going to discuss a symbol that has literally been brought back by popular, how do I put this, pop culture and for those who practice magic. It's been brought back into our communities and with good reason, so to speak. And that's known as the evil eye. It's a symbol of protection against the evil eye. What is the evil eye? It is against negativity and energies that are evil in intention. It is basically somebody who has cursed or given off the evil eye to somebody and with intention to harm them. Now, you can get it in all different perspectives. I mean, you can get them on bracelets. Yeah, that's a little bottle. I thought that was so adorable, and there's a Hansa on it, and there's another itsy bitsy, and it is basically protection on your arm for you. Now, I have a ring that was gifted to me from a high priestess in the UK, high amethyst. And this was gifted to me, oh my God, 2000? Was it 2000? Holy shoot. That's like 25 years ago. And she had sent me a bunch of stuff, and, well, that was in it for protection. Now, you can also get them in necklaces to wear as a charm, as a talisman, if you will, of protection. Again, all those three simple ones are for personal protection, but it is a supernatural belief in a curse brought by another's stare to harm. So I guess it reacts and balances off. Now, this is used as a talisman or charm to protect against the evil eye, curses, wishes of misfortune, and harm. It has been found in many cultures, not just in one country, but in many cultures. It has been found in Turkish culture and is basically called Nazar, and it is blue glass beads. It doesn't really have the essence that others do, like this one here for hanging in the home. This is glass, but this has the eye painted on it as well. The Nazar is just blue beads. But in Greek culture, it is called methysema, and it is a blue eye charm like this. And it's in so many Eastern cultures, even in cultures that are down south, New Mexico area and beyond. It just thrives. I mean, there was one day that we went, I love shawarma plates. Best freaking Indian food on the planet. I love that. Well, that and butter chicken. But we had gone downtown and there was a new place open, so we went to go walk in, and in the window on the side before you got to the door was a bunch of stuff from their country. And on the bottom was this magnificent, and it looked like it was made out of copper and brass with the evil eye in the center. It was just extraordinary. It was so beautiful. And they had drums in there and all sorts of stuff that from their country. And I walked in, and of course, me being me, I was like, "Where did you get it?" And the guy said, "Oh, my family sent that to me knowing that I was opening my business for protection for my family and my business." And I was like, "Oh, that is so cool. Okay." So that's an awesome, and like I was like, "You ever want to get rid of it? I'll take it." Because it was just beautifully done. I had never seen one so intricately. Like the brass and the copper was just beautifully indented and carved, and it had like little bells all around it, and it was just, oh, it's gorgeous. And I was like, haha, I love it. And if you go into stores, like we had a place called Thousand Villages, which was all unique handcrafted stuff from third world countries, you will find them, and they're handcrafted, and they're so beautiful. And yeah, like, if you want to talk handcrafted, here's one that I crocheted for my wall. And it didn't take long to do. It took me like an evening to put it together. And I thought, okay, I can do this. And I came up with it, and it was pretty cool. You can get them like this as well. And I know I have another one around here. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. There it is. So you can get them differently, and they are just amazing for protection. I find that I tend to get them gifted when I need them the most. So if one comes my way, I know it's for a reason. I've gathered some on my own, and I usually find that they come to me in the stores when I most need them. If there's something going on in my life, a struggle or an issue, and a lot of drama, a lot of whatever, this usually stops it, and not only stops it, but kind of pulls the person who is causing all the issues to the front, so that everybody sees what they're doing and it stops. It's a good connection. It's there. It probably explains why I have so many around me. And it was revived in a fashion that most people think it looks cool, not realizing it goes back centuries. It's not something that is just handcrafted up within the last 2 years. It's been around for quite a while. And they're simple, they're easy, they're enjoyable to make. You can teach your kids how to make them. I mean, if your kids crochet, or you can have them draw and paint them. Get some canvases and make some on canvas. You can have your kids take some blue beads and paint them up. Make some bracelets or some necklaces with them. There's so many different aspects. You can even put them on stones and put them in your garden for protection around your house. Paint them on the stones or use markers. There's so many different ways of creating them. And they are simply there for protection. to help you not only feel safe in your own shoes, but feel safe in your home as well. And I have discovered over the years that people who have intended to harm don't come in my house. They will stand at the door and make excuses. They will take one step in and disappear again very quickly, saying they've got other things to do. They can't. Even people I've known for years that may have another agenda for coming over will walk in, and they're supposed to be staying for a couple hours and visiting, having tea. All of a sudden, they can't stay. They just wanted to let me know that, and they're gone. And then down the road, about 2-3 days, something came out, and it explains their actions and their response to my home. I mean, I have other purposes of protection around my home as well. I mean, everything from herbed brick dust to, mojo bags and lots of goodies. But this does help. This does intensify, if you will, the protection so that it amplifies it for you. And people tend to be a little on guard if they realize that your home's protected. They won't cross the line, if you will. They know better. And if you practice what you preach, then it's a good thing you've got it in your home. And like I said, whether you wear it, and if you get something like this, just take off the cork, put some protection oil in it, or banishing oil even, put the cork back on, and there, you've got a talisman. Nobody really knows unless they're practicing what it is. They just think it's a cool little bracelet. And as for cost, this cost me to make all of maybe $1, and that was for the metal frame. This was the most expensive, and I got it on sale for $10. That's the most expensive one. These, one I found at a secondhand shop, and one I purchased for like $3. This one here, I purchased for like $2.50. This was a gift. This was a gift. And, oh, here it is. And the necklace, believe it or not, and this is going to sound really funny, I went to a Bible mission type thrift store. And this was literally on the counter for $1. And I grabbed it, and the woman behind the counter said, "Oh, I don't know if you want that. I think it's got something to do with magic and stuff." And I went, "Actually, it's got to do with protection. And if you don't know what you're talking about, just sell it and let somebody who does pick it up. Rather than creating a story that puts bad vibes on it, which it doesn't." But it's a lot of fun. And like I said, if you obviously are crafty, you can bead them, you can paint them, you can... I've had people make plates, sets of plates with that on it, and it's a kind of cool way of putting out for if you're doing a special ancestral dinner for family that has passed on. it's a perfect dish to use. It not only protects you, it protects them as well. There's so many ideas. You can do it on a goblet for your altar. Paint it on a goblet. Or carve, if you carve. You can put it on pendants, and you can, even if you, what do they call it? Wood burning. You can do that. There's all sorts of things that you can do with it. And like I said, it doesn't have to cost a lot. I know that people are out there going, oh, but I want to spend. Don't have to. The craft is not about spending money. It is about practicing what you preach. In other words, you can make your own tools, which are absolutely more powerful because you put your energy into them. So have some fun and create. Or if you see something as a good bargain, pick it up. Enjoy. Have fun. I hope you like this. Please click like and subscribe. And do me a favor, share my videos. Let others see and get to know what I'm doing here. It's not anything but sharing the wisdom. So, and if you've done anything like this, share pictures below. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see what you created. I mean, I've heard of people actually making crocheting blankets with it on, so that when they place it over their kids, they're protecting their children. That is so awesome. There's so many things you can do. You can literally put it on a purse that you make. It protects everything that's in your purse for you. There's so many things you can do. Simple, simple things. Many blessings. I hope you enjoy this as well. So mote it be. Do me a favor. Have a lovely evening.